obviously you made the drive from San Francisco to Pueblo with your family. Just tell me about your family a little bit and how they're adjusting to Colorado.
I have my husband and I made the drive out with our two dogs, and we have a younger dog and an older dog, and we thought for sure that we were going to have to be refereeing a wrestling match in the back seat. But to be honest, they were great and perfect. And that's where I thought my funny moving story was going to come from, by something that the dogs did, but they just slept the whole time. So apparently they were very happy and excited to be coming to Colorado as well, because they just were perfect as we drove out. But my husband is definitely, he's loving the sunshine and the outdoors as well, the lifestyle here in Pueblo. My parents live in the Bay Area, so obviously I was close to them. And then when I left, they were obviously a little sad. My mom was obviously a little sad, but I think she's going to be out here in 3 weeks anyway. So, I mean, they're adjusting the best that they can, and I'm looking forward to getting them out here and getting them to show how awesome of a place this is.
Certainly is a wonderful place. Have you gotten to explore any of the Colorado hiking trails, any of that kind of stuff?
I have actually done the incline. So a couple weekends ago, my husband and I went and did the incline. So I was told that was one of the things you absolutely had to do. So I have done that. We've done a little bit exploring, just trying to figure out what we want to do from that standpoint. But obviously now getting into summer, where we've got a little bit more free time and able to explore a little bit more. I did it all without stopping, and I did it under an hour. So those were the two goals right there. So I was happy about that.
I'm not even sure I could do that, and I've lived here almost my entire life. So that's impressive. Now you mentioned kind of getting your husband out there and exploring. What are some of the places here that you've been wanting to explore?
Well, just a lot of the outdoors and kind of the unique things to the area and to Pueblo. We actually to the Pueblo area and to just Colorado in general. We actually learned just yesterday of a wild animal preserve that actually has walkways that go over the animals from that standpoint. So looking at it from that standpoint, so that obviously was something we were like, oh, that's kind of cool. You get to see a lion from above. That sounds like something I might not get to do all the time. So just kind of looking for kind of unique things like that, and just all of the kind of unique things, trying to pick everybody's brain and saying, hey, what do we need to do? Where do we need to go? That type of thing.
Definitely an awesome place. Never a dull moment here in Colorado. There's always something to do. What was it like for you guys, your first time driving up one of those mountain passes? Was that your first time doing that when you came out here?
Well, actually, we came down and around, so we didn't come up over. But I have actually driven over the Rockies before. So I've driven from LA to Denver, going up and over. So I have done the mountain pass before. The car made it, which at that point in time is what you're hoping for. But I'm really excited to be able to see the mountains, and I've jokingly said I've traded ocean for mountains, and I'm so okay with that trade.
Now, switching gears here and going back to volleyball, just tell me about what you do as a volleyball coach during the summer as you get ready for the season.
There's a lot. I jokingly say that in the summer is when the actual work gets done. That's when we're doing all of our prep work from a standpoint of anything that we can get done before the season starts, we do in the summertime, because the less distractions we have during season, obviously the more focused we can be on the actual volleyball, which is the fun part from that standpoint. So we try to get everything we can in the summer done. We have summer camps as well. We have a junior high camp, a high school camp, a high school team camp, and an elite camp that we run over the summer. So we're working on setting those up, and then obviously running those. Recruiting, you're always recruiting, so we're also working in regards to recruitment. Athletes are coming on for visits and different things like that. So it's a lot of more of the administrative side from a standpoint from that. But anything we can get done in the summer, we try to get done, and then we hopefully hit the ground running when the fun time begins in the fall.
Talk about it being fun. What are some of the things that make volleyball so fun for you?
I just absolutely positively just love this sport, and I want everybody to love it as much as I do from that standpoint. And I can be having the worst day in the world, and the second I walk into the gym and get to start working with the athletes and getting to start teaching volleyball, it just makes everything bad go away. And it's so awesome to be able to do for a living what I would do for fun. And to be able to do that for a living in a fantastic place like this, at a great university, and with a fantastic athletic department, is just, I really just couldn't ask for anything more.